And of course, when I came to church, I just had to show the video all the way from church to home. And I hope you had a very nice Sunday. Tomorrow it's work day again, all right? And we're waiting upon what will happen. But guys, as we go to church, we are reminded on two things. That there are sins of commission and there are sins of omission. So for those of you who tell us to go and repent, we have nothing to repent about, because in our churches, we are told to say what is happening so that we avoid performing sin of omission. If we don't talk about it, then we are omitting sin, right? We are seeing sin happening around us and we are not talking about it. And we are not the sinners, right? We are not the ones who are there to actually scam, to, push orphans into problems, want to push widows into the hands of perverts. We are not practicing that, are we? We are not. We are not practicing fornication and whatever it is. So all we are doing is to remind those fornicators, the adulterers people, the scammers, the corners, and the hypocritical people to change. So they need to be the ones repenting. All right. So we are proceeding on with our reaction. Just give me some 2 or 3 minutes and we proceed with it after I hand over something. So guys, Nyabohanse still on fire. Not just Nyabohanse, but Canada, I think. So let me get what to get. Kimbia. All right, guys. So let's proceed. I know nobody yet is on the platform, but come, baby, come. Let's proceed with this general story. And as I've told you, yeah, as I've told you, we are just looking at the war from a distance, and it's telling us to go back to history and assess what's happening. I don't just understand. All right? I don't just understand. The problem is I don't understand how TRENCHtown GRANDPA would not expose MARWA himself. All right. So let's proceed. Let's proceed into this analysis. Of course, when we look around and see what TRENCHtown and General are doing, we are just seeing a mere fight of two bulls. For whatever reason, maybe they are fighting over the majesty position, the house. Guys, sometimes when you see dogs fighting, know that the space is limited. So it seems the space in the villa is limited. So each dog has to fight for space, guys. And I'm not saying they are dogs, but then they are happening to exactly do so. Because now, why are they pulling us into this drama? When they were there praising and worship, we were never there. So when they change the tricks, let them just come out on camera. If they want to be reactors, space is wide, very wide. Their perspective will just vary, and because they're in-house, maybe their reactions will be even better. So General came out to speak, and he was struggling to say he's not a reactor. I'm like, my friend, the moment you begin talking about other people, Whether you're correcting, pointing out their ills or not, you're just a reactor. So please spare us those terminologies. You are taking a lot of time. Today you've done another video. And when I look at that video, all you are coming to clarify is you are pulling Passy's name into your mediocrity. I don't understand, you know. One thing, this guy says that he did not know TRENCHtown GRANDPA very well. If you don't know anyone very well, why would you stand and defend them? So when he was coming about to defend this guy, before, in the case of PASSY, you know, I kept asking myself, does he know TRENCHtown GRANDPA very well? It happens that he did not, because he himself has testified now for the, I don't know, for the 5th time, that he was not so sure about who TRENCHtown GRANDPA is. Now I begin to sense something here. Teresa. All right. So it seems that this guy did not understand who TRENCHtown GRANDPA is. But when TRENCHtown GRANDPA came out for PASSY, just because he's a Jamaican, he had to defend a fellow Jamaican. Like, really? That is a sin of omission, right? Because he knew very well that he does not understand TRENCHtown GRANDPA very well to the roots. Now he has decided to come out. What is this that is poking him, that has really pushed him to come out and now speak about TRENCHtown? Niko kwa video ni nini? What do you want? Hmm? All right. We started our video badly because there has been a lot of interruption. Anyway, we have to proceed because what do we do? Yeah, so yeah, we have to proceed anyway. So welcome to the live stream that is proceeding, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you are new. The moment you get here, please subscribe to the channel. All right. So guys, what is surprising to handle matters, you know, it's not very clear with what motive, you know, what plan and what purpose do they have, you know. When I'm looking at General here, I'm trying to see what is his intention. Is his intention to push his views, have his channel recognized? Because personally, I didn't know who is General. I didn't know until he pushed the video yesterday on TRENCHtown GRANDPA. That is when I began to see this guy. And he's been very strategic. He actually promised to do videos in the volumes. So of course people will keep watching because they want to see one banker after the other. But the funny thing is this, is General really truthful? Because I'm trying to look at him and I wonder how truthful he is. Today in his video, he played some ritual. I'm not so sure about what he was doing. When he lit the matchbox and said he's burning. He said he's burning TRENCHtown GRANDPA. I'm like, hey, you people must have been friends, eating together, working together, planning things together. But now, it allegedly comes out that TRENCHtown GRANDPA had filed a case against PASSY in Nairobi. However, in Kenya, when you have a case with an individual, you are supposed to report based on where you are. You don't go to Nairobi. You know, people out there just think that they can come in Kenya and then begin filing cases anyhow. The reality about the criminal, it's not even a criminal case, it's a civil case. civil cases in Kenya are taken lightly, right? Yeah, civil cases are taken lightly, and therefore you have to file based on where somebody stays and where the case started from. So if it's Nyabohanse, the case was supposed to be filed right at Kianja. From Kianja, maybe the worst place it could have gone is Migori. Why? Because such cases are settled so easily. You don't have to crowd cases in courts, major courts like Nairobi. Now, I don't understand who had advised TRENCHtown GRANDPA. Who had advised him that he should take a case to Nairobi? Nairobi is only a place he had booked and also paid for some, some place for, I don't know, PASSY. So how does it come in that he started to file a case there? I don't understand. All right. So it happens that because he realized the case would not move on, he wanted now MARWA to do his dirty work. But MARWA rejected it. Possibly, he did not see the sense. And of course, the only case that MARWA was pushing, it's against Gintu. I don't know if there is any case against JT, because I saw yesterday somebody talking about JT requires some receipts, and someone was requesting Caro to offer some help. So I don't know whether there is anything there, okay? But the reality is that the case that MARWA was pushing was Gintu, and there was no case MARWA was ready to file against PASSY. Sometimes as much as MARWA will look like he's very a bad individual or whatever, sometimes he weighs the environment, especially the subscribers and also the neighborhood, because he knows the subscribers will not be offering him security in the village. So of course he rejected anything to do with that case. And you remember Ridley, guys, there is a lot, they say there's more water under the bridge. I really guess so. Why did the Ridley come to this village again? I'm just thinking about it. And he came, he even asked Rocio's bike. He went about, and when the bike did not have fuel, he decided to return the bike. The normal foreigners like Jamaican uncle would fuel the bike and go about their business. But Ridley had to bring back that motorbike. And I'm just sensing that Ridley must be related to TRENCHtown GRANDPA. Because when he came with presents from TRENCHtown GRANDPA and some from Jamaican uncle, if you remember, actually. Now, I'm also looking at the incident of Jamaican uncle. Jamaican uncle also left speedily from the villa. And many people asked a lot of questions. Why this speed? Why this? Why this? A lot of speculations rose, in relation to Rocio's cold shoulder and so many other things. But I also suspect these people were just working within the same web. Now, they knew somehow that TRENCHtown GRANDPA's days are coming to an end, whatever secret he had against MARWA. And so they did not want it to find them in the villa. So they had to carry their legs kitty kata, and run away from the villa as soon as possible. So they disappeared and left, the villa just like that, with people asking a lot of questions. Now, if you ask me, why has General come out to speak? Possibly he knows that TRENCHtown GRANDPA is not such a wealthy person, because of late, of course, we have not been seeing a lot of contribution. I want you to consider even the part of Brian's grandma's construction. We've not seen him coming so handy, right? I don't even remember if he contributed. He must have contributed very little towards that house. And he has been missing in action when it comes to contributions that have been going on in Nyabohanse, right? All right. So it happens that he was actually a master of something. He had requested MARWA to help him file a case against PASSY in Migori, now that Nairobi could not work, and MARWA did not see the sense in doing that. So he decided that because he has refused, now it's time to expose him. And he started talking about these things before General. Sometimes they say if you want to do something, please just trust yourself. Hey, something controversial like this, trust yourself, okay? So TRENCHtown Grandpa did not trust in himself. And of course, he's one frail person. At his age, 80s, he does not want to come out there and ruin his YouTube. So he did not want to be the one talking. He wanted other people to do the donkey work. And so, General, because he knows what was going on and he cannot help, allegedly, he decided, let me expose, because exposure will bring more people towards me than if I buy the story and help him do it. You know, human beings are just focused on themselves before they focus on others. And that is what I believe General is actually playing with. Okay, let's just look at the today's story and see. The today's story somewhere, I watched it. Oh, whatever I'm watching is somewhere else. Yeah, so it's neither there nor there. When you look at all that is happening, actually it's a story that is coming up because General has an intention, a motive, and possibly is to create that impression to Marwa that he's Team Marwa, the number one. He can never do any, you know, betrayal of Marwa. But let's look for the video. Ndo kula. Chakula kitapoa na ndizi ikipoa si nzuri. Let me switch something here before I can show. Yeah, here.
Seriously. Faith is taking a step without being. David, I'm going to tell you this, my brother. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. This is a pathological liar. Because I was going to do a live, but I don't like live. I don't like to react with people. Honestly, I don't, because I tend to lose it and I don't want to cuss and swear. Today is also actually I'm a Sabbath keeper, so really and truly I shouldn't be doing no video, but I don't want to be swearing in my videos. I don't need it. You understand me? I don't like what Grandpa is saying. I already said I didn't like what he was doing. I have said it, guys. Whoever want to believe me can believe me. Grandpa, I'm burning you out. Grandpa, I'm burning you out. David Omarji said I'm loving time, I burn them out. But David Omarji come up with a video today.
So General had to ban TRENCHtown out. I was like, what are you banning from what? Okay. So according to General says that TRENCHtown GRANDPA is a pathological liar. At the same time, he says he did not know him quite good. I'm just checking again.
David, I'm going to tell you this, my brother. This directly is for David Omarji. So respect is what the general deal with. Love, respect. I try to respect people as much as possible. Because if you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you as well. Eye for an eye for the general. You see me? No. Because I had respected you. Seeing? Because I had respected you, I literally mention you. But guess what? At the end of the day, David Omarji, I'm not begging no friend. I don't beg friend. I don't keep a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends, but I don't keep a lot of friends.
So what is General telling us here? He has a lot of friends, but he does not keep a lot of friends. What is he telling us? I just thought about it critically and I'm like, okay, you have lots of friends like Ango Juju, Ridley, you have TRENCHtown GRANDPA, you have MARWA, but you don't keep friends, all right? He has lots of friends, but he doesn't keep friends. Okay, I'm trying to understand that. So is the problem the friends or is the problem you? I don't want to know anyway. But let's go through it
Growing up
anyway.
in Kingston, Jamaica is what teach me stuff like that. Because I don't know who your real friend is or are. So me personally,
Mnanifungulia mlango mkileta music yenye itaniletea copyright.
That word. Okay? It's the same thing like when I was talking about Cecil. Okay?
Yeah, so this guy came out to testify that when he was standing with Cecil, he didn't know him.
But I was defending him because I'm so passionate about my island and my Jamaican people. And guys, not because
he is so passionate about his island and his Jamaica. But when you look at these flags, guys. Somebody has collected a lot of flags around him. Do we have any Jamaican flag there? No. We don't have any. So what is he telling us? Is he also a pathological liar like his friend? I don't know. I'm just trying to be critical. And I don't have answers to any of that. So he comes here, he tells us he's passionate about Jamaica. And that is why he was defending TRENCHtown GRANDPA on PASSY's case, even when he was wrong. You know? He knows very well that that guy was not, he didn't even know him. Most times when I don't know someone very well, I never stand out to defend them, even when people are shambuking them, because do you know them? You can only defend someone you know. So this tells us about General as well. Do you even know? You don't know MARWA very well. And you've chosen to stand your stand because maybe you are fooled. You believe in what you hear the other side saying, and because from the beginning you decided to defend him and like him, so you don't care what people say on the other side. So what about if TRENCHtown GRANDPA is saying the truth? Because of course we understand the need for money is one of the things that is really outstanding in MARWA's kingdom. Today there is need for money for the toilet. Tomorrow there is need for money for grandma's house. The next day there is need for money for a case. Another day there is need for money for I don't know what. Yeah, so the continuous urge for money, begging left, right, center, north, east, south has become a problem. And of course many people have complained about it. Of course he had to come up in a live stream and say that He is only being told that because he's an African. But if an American or white was doing so, they would not complain. I was like, are you serious? Even if an American would keep borrowing, even after they have elevated their life, they keep borrowing, people will still complain. So, General, do you know Marwa very well? You don't. You only hear people talking about him, praising him, and you have also decided to praise him. But you don't know him, just the way you are defending TRENCHtown GRANDPA. Would you not come here tomorrow and now start telling us negative about Marwa? We are asking you something because you seem to really be a kind of fella who is just out to defend somebody without a reason. All right? Now, what is the reason for defending Marwa? Tell us. Kwa meza. Bad
You see, I don't
manners.
say Jamaica, I take up my Jamaican flag. Guys, if you don't know me, you know the general love my Jamaican. I have a whole heap of respect and admiration for Trinidadian. I've met a lot of Trinidadians since I came to Canada, and that's one of the reasons why I love Trinidadians. Yeah, guy, me need everything right now. Me need my incense, me need my lime. Yeah, man, because we are burn them out in every possible way. That's what I say. That's what I heard somebody. So guess what we don't do? We don't practice that. If you guys don't believe me, it's up to you. Okay? It's up to you. But what I'm saying is,
I know many of you think I'm AI. I'm not AI, but this is AI.
You want us to believe in
Maybe in
you?
the future I'll get to
We
work
can only
less.
believe in
be
God.
advised now. No.
General, we can only believe in God, not in you. Whatever you say whatever you want to say, because we know another day you'll be here again talking about another person. You know, you have so much secrets under your sleeve. General has actually learned the art of keeping secrets. He's kept a secret for so long. Because the last time TRENCHtown GRANDPA was in Nyabohanse and focusing on matters PASSY, it was last year, right? Yeah, last year. Somewhere, I think, 10 months ago, right? Now he comes here after 10 months, and that is when he's pouring out secrets that happened then. What more will we expect from you? Possibly we'll be seeing you on the streets any other day. Hot, hot, hot. All right? Hey. Hey. Anyway,
I can tell you, I didn't know that's what he was gonna call me. It's not the only thing we spoke about. Number one, we're talking about PASSY because PASSY was the real thing that was going on at the time. And trust me, I had literally hammered PASSY because of TRENCHtown GRANDPA. I didn't know him, never ever spoken to him. But the fact that he went to MARWA Villa and I saw the good things that he was doing, I gravitated to him. I did, I gravitated to him. I thought he was a good man, which I just said, guys, he's a good man. But did he do whatever he did with good intentions? I don't know. Didn't look like that to me. Okay? Because when you go down there and the lady that you're sponsoring PASSY, TRENCHtown GRANDPA, look at the type of person that you are. You're sponsoring PASSY, but yet still, you want to sleep with her. You're sponsoring her children. With a deceased father. But yet still you're trying to sleep with her. You have everything out there that could indict you. Anything that you see, there's videos, there is voice note, you begging her to come to Nairobi. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say is, ooh,
All right. So General did not see that as a mistake then, but he has seen it. I'm trying to understand. Maybe TRENCHtown GRANDPA should just stop clearing his name and maybe show what difference they had with General, because I'm wondering, if something is bad from the beginning, why would you make it look like it was good from the beginning? Then from nowhere, you now see how bad it was. A lot of reactors actually made videos. I remember Caro, that time I had not started reaction. Caro did a lot of videos. We also saw Neo Trends did not, but on Trending did, JT, Nairobi Teacher, and all those sorts of people. Even Mzungu Pebbles, they did a lot of reactions, and people thought that they were just attacking TRENCHtown GRANDPA. If you are a good intended person, you don't have to seek any attachment or favors after helping someone. But when you look at TRENCHtown GRANDPA, he was one person who was trying to arrest a PASSY, using her body, which is wrong. In reality, what I believe is this. When you want to assist, najua mnaniudhi nafanya video. When you want to assist someone, actually, like even enhance the construction of a house, education, or whatever, you don't have to necessarily ask for anything from them. And that is exactly what TRENCHtown GRANDPA did, and then he began to deny. He began to deny, claiming that he was not after anything. But the reality is that he was after something, right? He was after something, and he was in to destroy PASSY. Because such a relationship would not have ended anytime in goodness, That's the reality. That is the reality. So I'm just looking at him saying that he knew these things, and I'm wondering why he never defended PASSY, a widow, for that case, because the widow needed assistance, right? Yeah, this widow needed assistance. But then this man watched all along. This lady has suffered a lot. The sponsors even got away. The children had to come back to public school. There was bad blood between PASSY and Team MARWA and MARWA himself. Even recently I heard MARWA talking about it in metaphorical language, but I understood it anyway because I know the story. Now let's proceed and listen something here before we get to other stories. And when you are here, please like the video. I'm unable to see your names because when I'm doing a video and somebody calls or something like that, automatically it affects how I won't see people who are chatting, never. But thank you so much if you are there watching the video. Consider liking the video also. So let's go ahead and check on this.
who has the reputation? Who is the person
Hiyo
with the
vitabu na
reputation?
mnanisinya, rudisheni vitabu hapo. Nitamulika
Who is
mtu
the
kofu
person
sahi.
that trying
Mnanijaribu.
to sink everybody by using going
Mna
to court
vitabu
and
vyenu,
all
kila
this
mtu aenda
thing?
achukua atumie.
Everybody's got your shit. And I'm not trying to disrespect you, But for David, for you to call David Omaj, and I know you're calling more people. You're calling several people, but nobody else is answering the phone to you. And there's other people out there that's waiting to come out. So do you want that? And I was defending you because I'm seeing you went down there, you was doing all of that. I personally thought PASSY was lying. But guys, when I know PASSY was not lying, when he sent me PASSY's naked pictures, I have them. Well, not anymore, because it's not really anything to look at. Like, I've seen better than that. I've seen better than that. So, there's nothing intriguing about PASSY being naked. And honestly, guys, I don't want to see it again. Yeah, so you have your wife, TRENCHtown GRANDPA, I want to sleep with the children that you're sponsoring, mother. For a couple of them.
I really want to build a cute one.
All right, so we heard a lot
Here and
about
build our very own.
even the current
We'll start with
video.
this color. My favorite color is
A
pink,
lot,
so I'm
right?
gonna go with pink.
We
But when
saw
you
a
do it,
lot
you can
from
pick
that
whatever color
video.
you want. There's purple, orange,
And
pink.
General is still insisting that he's not lying, but now he's pulling Passy into this. I don't know for whatever reason, because Passy's story has been going around, but what I understand is he's trying to make things clear. He's trying to make things clear that there is something around Passy that led to this difference. I don't know if people can understand, but from my perspective, that case, possibly what TRENCHtown GRANDPA was pushing, and recently even wanting to push Max 1 in it, has brought this problem. And of course, we heard that the case was being pushed. We heard Max 1 talking, and then Max 1 was saying he has evidence. He began to show up. If you watch those videos, you saw. Now, this guy is mentioning Passy just to make us clear, understand that the Passy case is somehow what has brought all these problems. And you remember how Murife, how Jamaican uncle and Ridley had to Murife from the villa, actually. Nitawachapa. Mnakunywa hivyo kama watu wanashare pombe ya nini? Kama mtu anataka chai, kila mtu awekewe kwa kombe chako, ujinga sitaki. Ish. Huyu anakunywa, huyu ni ujinga. Mnanisinya wakati nafanya video. All right, guys, so let's proceed to another aspect. But when I look at this, I just don't know whether to use the other words like people are foolish. You know, at some point you look at people, they are foolish. We have some mediocrity all over the place, you know. People are just foolish because when you hide the truth at some point, then you come out and begin saying the truth. This woman has really suffered. When you watch Passy's videos, you will sympathize. Then I wish, and I just hope that now people will go ahead and help her kids. Because even if at some point she was messing, she corrected herself. But she has been vindicated for so long, that it doesn't actually serve her justice at all. You know, serve her justice. Wananisinya, unajua wanafanya video na wanafanya tu ujinga hapa. Sasa chai imekuwa sukari yenye mnang'ang'ania hapa. Si wewe unakunywa chai kila saa Pendo? Lucy, happy Sunday. I've seen at least Lucy is here. I'm trying to check to see who else. You know, I'm having a problem, like I can't see the chat on my phone. At the same time, the computer, I have to check. Anyway, Lucy is here. Thank you so much. So I'm just seeing some kind of mediocrity on the virtual space. And what I'm seeing is that these people who call themselves Team Marwa, Team D, Team Devi, Team whatever, when you put yourself in a team, I don't know where these teams, football teams or volleyball teams, or is it the chess team, I don't know. People put themselves in teams, and they think that they'll be there forever, only to realize that they cannot fit in all of them. Because if it's football, we need 14 players. If it is chess, there is a specific number. Is it how many at a time? When it is whichever other game, it has a team that is required at a time. So they realize they have no space and someone has to cloud chess. Like now, General is really trying a lot to put himself on the top of the map in Team Marwa. TRENCHtown on the other side has calmed down. I don't know. He's trying to struggle, but now that he has been mentioned as a traitor, I really suspect he may not have any place at all, at all. He will not have any space, you know. However much he's struggling to create an impression and call Omaje. And David Omaje, I don't know. Some of these people call themselves positive reactors. They accept to be used. How can I even receive a call from somebody like this? Somebody who is being chastised online. People are talking about him like General is telling us about TRENCHtown GRANDPA. And David Omaje, with all his senses, he comes out to begin saying, he called me, he called me and told me I should say this because of this, and out of this is what had happened. I'm like, are you serious? David Omaje, just continue with your reaction. Stop this shenanigan. Why are you getting involved in the in-between? Have you ever worked with the TRENCHtown GRANDPA? Have you? Or is he your sponsor? Because I hear he always pours around money. I'm trying just to understand. My guys. So people will never say the truth about people because they are in Team Marwa. Team Marwa, are you a football team, volleyball team, netball team, or which team are you? I don't understand, because you stand with the truth. When Marwa does something wrong, just say it is wrong, he should correct. When he messes up, say he has messed so that he corrects. Don't go about making him look like a god. Even he himself, sometimes he says, I mess. And those messes are the ones you should point out so that he corrects. Then go ahead sometimes and add in your sugar. Add in your sugar and chocolate and praise him. But at the same time, tell us, is he coming? For example, tell us now, General, is he coming? You have come with a very long narrative, but at the end of the day, you people are not telling us, is he coming? We want to hear. We don't want you to just keep telling us that he has told somebody to come up and expose him as coming. Tell us, is he coming? Is he begging? Begging for every blessed day for money to even make his hair? Begging for money to make his toilet? Begging for money to plumb? Begging for money for the solar panels? Begging for money for the birthday? Maybe even begging for the vacation. The vacation was not something he sponsored, did he? He had to ask for people to sponsor it indirectly. And now, the vacation is vacationing in Watamu. Watamu Reloaded. I saw the Rocio actually showing us the tour in the house. I'm going to do that right away because I'm through with the PASSY shenanigans. Not even PASSY, but general shenanigans. And I wish them well as they fight over MARWA. Whoever wins, you can now show us finally the winner. If all of you win, you can come to Kenya and stay in Nyaboanta again in the villa. And we will be seeing how you spend your dollars around, okay? Yeah. But I don't just understand why TRENCHtown would want to use somebody else to expose MARWA. If he has any exposure, for example, if there is money that MARWA took from him, let him just come out and talk. An 80-year-old who does not have courage. Hey, where do people take courage? Where do they take courage? Because if you have courage, you cannot fear to talk about the truth. If you feel offended and you cannot address him directly, come and make a video about it. Don't waste our time. Don't waste our time calling Omaje, and then Omaje will come out and do some video and all that. We are tired with that, all right? Now let's get to the next story. Of course, I've said we want to see Watamu and Rocio bouncing all over the places and showing us the place, okay? Finally, at least Dimwango is not there to disturb her. She is having her peace. So let's check in Watamu and see. Roca Burera. Was it this one? I think it is. Yeah, this is this video, right?
Shower is here. I really like the concrete type of buildings. I've seen them in many places, especially in the coast beach houses. Look at this shower, very nice. I really liked this. It has been used, very nice. And we have the room here, the main. Look how nice. It was nicely prepared. We should do something like this for a mosquito net. Very nice. A Maasai picture. Some t-shirt decoration here. Decoration here.
Yes, guys.
We are very tired, but
Oh my God, those speakers are biting me. Look.
oh no.
Look, you can see.
Yeah. Oh my God. 2 of them.
2.
I thought it was, no, this is yours, but girl, it's yours.
The killing of mosquitoes in Watamu.
Decoration here, and we have a.
Let's just
Oh, they are knocking on the door. Wait. They just brought a padlock to lock the house. And okay, let me show quickly the bed that has been nicely. Very nice. Look at this. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Very romantic. Some of you told me that you want to see romanticism in this vacation. So romantic things have started, guys. This one have a very delicious smell. Let me try.
All right.
Yes, these are the ones.
All right. All right.
Okay, guys. Time to shower, time to rest. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, so we saw all that around there, and the next day there's
This
much
house
that
is-
was shown, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
For
I
those
want
of you who have not gone to
show them how
Watamu,
it
because
looks
I've
from
been these
outside.
places, and
This is Sandy.
you know, the interesting part
So
about
we
Coast
enter
is that the environment
there.
itself is very
Last
nice,
night, let's have a
and
tour. There's some
maybe
parts
looking
that I
at
haven't
the
seen
coconuts
either
and
because
the
it
sand
was
over there, going
it
to
was
the
dark
beach,
yesterday
you know.
when we came. But look how beautiful with all
So
the
the lady has
plants.
finally won it. Some people are calling it fake, I don't know, for whatever reason, but she has had it finally, the vacation, away from Dimwango. Dimwango was only a nuisance in the plane, laughing everywhere, while she was quiet, like saying, hey, will your time reach and you go away? And finally she arrived here. She's excited, happy about everything. I don't know, there's someone who's really disturbing. I'll block this. Some people keep calling, and when you don't have any knowledge of who is calling, actually, strangers, especially from Facebook. Yeah, so much persistence. Okay. Yeah, so this we were shown all this
And
environment.
the greenery is very peaceful. We are just a few minutes away from the beach, and we are going to stay here for 2 nights. 2 nights.
Right, she will be spending here 2 nights, so I believe by today they should be coming back, right? They left on Friday, so they have spent Friday night, Saturday, and today they must be back. The short vacation away from the village. Anyway, if you have money, why not? Why not? After all, the warm water came, the plumbing was done. The only thing awaiting is the swimming. Is it the swimming pool? No, the fish pond. And the belusa. Belusas are coming in. Is it Belisa or Belusa? You know, some of these things we are not used to it. They'll be going back to now ride the Belusa, and the new hire, new horse trainer possibly will be in the villa, because the other one ran away Murife and left everything for whatever reason. The manager also, I don't know where he went. So we are just operating freestyle again.
And then we are moving to another one.
Oh,
In the same area, same
2
region.
days we moved
I
to
don't know
another
how
one.
far is the other house, honestly. But I decided to when I saw it, I was really intrigued about this place. So
Okay, so they'll be there, and then after 2 days they move to
it's
another. So they are
automatic.
not coming back yet.
So
Okay,
it
I
looks
can
like
see.
people are barely driving manual in Kenya. So most of the time, if you want to rent a car, it's going to be
Automatic,
automatic.
of
Let me take
course.
a look, because yesterday was very this door. Look at this entrance. Hey, very nice. Some Africa continent here. Look at how beautiful this door is. It is the fence, but I can see the swimming pool here. It's a very beautiful place.
Actually, Rocio understands how to explore the environment around her. She takes chances and opportunity to explore all this, and she knows what people are waiting for, so she had to give it to them. And she writes off to vocation, off to vocation. And so people are busy giving, comments left, right. Yeah, left, right, as she shows the place, and they are saying, really beautiful. Hey. I'm like, people demanded they want to see romance. Marwa. People are waiting to see romance, okay? Let's be seeing what we'll be seeing. Let's see what we'll be seeing. A well-deserved vocation, right? But then for people to press for romantic, I don't know. Did they expect that to be offered by Rocio or to be offered by Marwa? You know? Who should offer this? Because, of course, many of us know that Rocio maybe tries, but when it comes to Marwa on this, he is almost not learning to do it. Okay? Yeah, so David Jr. is continuing in his paranoia. A visitor arrives in Grandma's house and he says suspicious for whatever reason. Maybe we should check on that and see why he called the visitor suspicious. Okay? Why did he call the visitor suspicious? Because at the construction at Grandma,
With Buy Let Link, you can list in minutes.
of course, one of the things that people have been complaining about is that Mwita is not the original husband to the dancing grandma. He just came there to settle. But the reality is that the husband to grandma died, and those kids are not Mwita's kids. So when the other day David Jr. was saying when he's handing over the house, it is both for Mwita and the lady. I don't know how possible this is. Maybe he should have checked on Martha's land. Because if the land belongs to the grandma, you cannot now begin to say that the house automatically belongs to the two of them, you know. But I don't know whether David Jr. says that out of mere ignorance or he intends just to say it, you know. I don't understand, you know. So many people came out to, Marwa is saying, I like the way Mura has all of them. All right. Yeah. Lucy, you're amazing. Dropping a comment. Yeah, it's interesting actually. He can flow with the vibe, because if that is what she needed, why not? You cannot only offer what you need, because what Marwa needs is people around the villa, you know, him moving from one construction to another. On the other hand, what Rocio wants is vocation, city life, you know, horse life, such la life, beach life. So it's good that finally they have gone to Watamu, and they are going to have the best moment. Rocio is going to have the best moment, I believe. And at least Maisha with their documenting his life as a kid. You know, some of us went to places when we were kids, but no one documented. So we normally hear them as stories, mere story. But here, Maisha is having an opportunity for his childhood life to be documented. And Lucy, as you can see, Marwa has actually done what you are saying, wrapping all of them around his little finger. Wrapping that is Dimwango and the wife and kid. It is a small world, right? And again, I'm just looking at the issue of General. Some people are commenting that he should call MARWA. Why should someone call another on vacation? You know very well someone on vacation. Why would you call? People are enjoying having their free time from stress. Then you want to call them that I don't know what, and complain and explain yourself and clear your name. And sometimes I don't understand. People don't know that when your name is ruined, don't even try to clean it. The moment you are trying to clean, the more soil it will be. So like TRENCHtown GRANDPA does not need to clean his name. If he thinks it's clean, he should keep quiet. He should not clean it, because let him see the response from MARWA or whatever, or the team. But when he comes out to try to clean himself, I don't think it makes sense, because what are you trying to clean? Yet he's a close person to this person. And as General is saying, more people are coming very soon to expose him. I don't know. We are waiting. We are on the streets. We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. And if something comes up, we'll be very quick to look at it. Anyway, there is something here from David Jr.'s end.
And also, we haven't included the iron sheets. We haven't included the iron sheets. We haven't included the iron sheets. Actually, the quotation that Godfrey.
The suspicious visitors, I'm trying to check.
It was 500,000 Kenyan shilling. 500,000 only to roof this house. True story. He will be coming here in a few. He will be explaining himself better and better and better. Watch him chairs. They are taking his kids to school. His motorbike have already been sent money, so available. So anytime from now, more than 150,000 for his motorbike. I have the money.
David Jr. already has the money for Matiko's motorbike. His house, you saw yesterday, the house already has a ceiling, but the floor is wanting, very wanting. So I don't know what they'll be doing, but they are buying Matiko a motorbike. And Condad is here, he's saying Matiko has to pray a lot. He has to pray a lot. Then I just remembered what BBTV had said, and I'm like, hey. I'm like, hey, honestly.
Not all people can support people in that manner, Matiko. Yeah, even we've already installed a ceiling board in his house. They have been a big beneficiary.
Yeah.
Now Matiko has been advised not all people can help him as we have done. All people can assist him the way you support us, you have assisted him. Yeah. God bless you abundantly. And he knows that. He knows. Yeah. After even those ones you were born with, they do not even assist you. Very true.
What are you saying, Condad?
Even this is his.
What are you saying? Condad is saying even those you are born with will not assist you the way those from abroad on the David Jr.'s channel are assisting David Jr. I'm like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Condad? Now, David Jr. came up in his video to say that there were suspicious visitors here. I'm like, the paranoia is just too much. There are visitors who came here. Let me see if I can show.
I'm telling them they will be assisting the main carpenter, who is Godfrey. Lakini anakuja. Amekimbia kununua misumari, yuko kwa barabara. Na mbao zingine zinakuja nyingi. Ni venye tuktuk inaleta polepole, lakini zitaingia. Ameniambia mnaweza anza. Okay. Matiko, are you okay? I see like you are kind of worried. What's going on? Oh, it's okay, guys. Look, automatic. Okay. You're listening to nothing. Okay. Matiko is so funny as I don't know. Matiko is listening to nothing. Nothing. No music. Matiko, you're something else. But you are listening to nothing. Take a volume. Because I can't hear anything that he's listening. Guys, this is something else. That's no way. You quit. Basi mimi mtoto ni wangu na nini? Kabla yako kuja Godfrey alikuwa na furaha. Sasa unajua. Sasa unajua. Sema tu ukweli. Pia bangana yuko. Sema tu ukweli. Sasa ulicha. No, I'm just trying to keep it real with him. Before grandma came, Godfrey was very happy. Sini ukweli. But right now, he's not happy.
Okay, so David Jr. actually was pushing that narrative that Godfrey is not happy in the presence of the vampire grandma. Of course, you know, we call her that because she did bite the grandson. So why not call her that? Respectively, anyway. So the lady came up yesterday, showed up, and we saw that she looks like everything is okay. She's saying she's there walking around checking the ceiling that they are doing for Matiko. I'm like, in this place, sometimes people do very wrong things that deserve to go to the legal entity, but people forgive. When others do things that don't even deserve to go to court, they have to go. Now, why did David Jr. spare this lady? She did the biting. You know, I don't like saying she beat because some people will think beating with a stick. But she used her teeth literally on her grandson, on the hand, and it was just left like that. She was never taken by the police anywhere. We also saw her cutting the daughter's face, and you saw. She has deformed the daughter's face, she cut it here. Again, David Jr. did not take her to the police. So why do we have some discriminative selection of what to take to the police and what not to? This lady needed a lesson, but she's just come back and she's saying, I was just in Kenya. I'm like, okay, I get the sagas in Nyabohanse, they'll never end. The sagas in Nyabohanse will continue. The Circus City. Is it Circus City or Circus Village? Because this is a village anyway. So there were people who came to this construction site, and David Jr. said they were suspicious, you know. As you know, always he suspects. We are asking whether he has paranoia or something, but I don't understand. Or is it that the people in this village are too bad?
No.
Are the people in Nyabohanse too bad that he has to keep suspecting everybody? I don't know. I'm trying to see something.
Guys, that's how she does. Now we are cooking rice.
Okay.
This house. True story. He will be coming here in a few. He will be explaining himself.
That the roof requires what? $500,000.
But right now, is the work that is going on. We are moving smoothly. We keep going by God's grace. Yeah. Haya, kuna wageni wako. Enda ukawaone. Uko kwa miti huko. Enda usikie venye wanasema.
The suspicious visitors.
Enda tu wasikie. Enda tu. Let her go. Yeah, I just told her we have visitors on the other side. Let her go, hear what they want. Now what should I do, John Tefresh? I think it's getting out of hand.
You have to say no.
Yeah, for sure.
Take advantage of that.
But one of the things that they don't understand, this is pure charity.
Sure.
You know, it's because, you know, we have love for humanity. That's why we are here to help where we can. Exactly. And I don't want them to be taken advantage of. We have to protect, you know. Okay, let her, you know, speak to her. Exactly. But
So the lady comes, David Jr. says suspicious, sent the grandma to go see her, and then talks about charity and all that.
Project, which is the building.
Oh my
Officially,
God.
guys, officially roofing has begun.
And you need
that is the way to
500,000 Kenyan shillings
Thank
for
you,
roofing.
Lord, for the many blessings.
Hey.
Personally, I never thought a time like this will be building
So
a
up to the
house
time
for
it's finished,
Granny.
I don't know how much it will be,
It's by
because if
God's
roofing
grace,
alone
guys.
is
And
500,000 for
people
such a small house, I don't know.
are really, having full from this construction. So I could be a billionaire then. I could be even billionaires. They don't even split their money like carelessly,
Changa.
Okay. Ni sawa. Jonte Fresh. Jonte Fresh. Where is Jonte Fresh? Goko anasema aje? Sikia Jonte Fresh.
Okay. Nilikuwa tunamtaka Daudi.
Mimi wananitaka mimi.
Wanakutaka wewe.
Wanipeleke wapi?
Huyu mwingine
Okay guys, I'll be explaining.
alikuwa anakutaka wewe, aongee na wewe na yeye uende umjengee nyumba ulivyonijengea.
How's this story? From the village.
Sasa nataka niongee naye. Uongee naye.
Okay guys, what grandma?
Sasa amemleta yeye. Yeye ndo amemleta.
Twende huko. Mjengewe.
Sasa ongee na Daudi.
Amjengee nyumba.
Houses dropping one by one. Many people now coming to demand. They want houses. David Jr. Hey, guys, the network here is working against me, but I'll have to finish, no problem. I'll have to get to the end because I've not finished yet. And I'll have to come back later for another video because I have to keep pushing. We have to work 5 hard, not 3 hard, but 5 hard. My goodness.
They come. No, let's go to the shade. Kuja kwa kivuni hapa. No, people may think like they are my stories, but let's see. Let them explain themselves.
Young people.
She's a tattoo.
Lakini anasikia
Really?
kidogo.
Wewe ukimwongelesha anakusikia kwa
Sasa yeye aongee basi.
Aongee yeye mwenyewe. Tasoma atangara
Tumantu mwene.
Nasema hivi. Naomba mnisaidie. Nasema niko na taabu, naomba mnisaidie.
Uko na tabu gani? Guys, I'll be explaining this.
Ndio wangu, unaona sema naishi. Kuna shida kubwa sana sema kuishi. Hata mwenye mpanda mbolea. Hata nyumba yangu nimejenga nyumba yangu. Ndogo vile nimejenga. Hata chakula sema. Mvua ikinyesha sifuri. Yesu kupika ni kula. Na njaa utakasu.
As you come translate, I don't want to speak. Maybe others will say they are my stories. We just translate what she's speaking.
So she's saying she's really going through a lot. She have planted maize, she doesn't have house.
Gani na mamako wana content creator, unajua kunapakwa na silence.
Ameolewa. Hakuna bwana.
Si bwana yake ndiye alikuwa fundi hapa.
So
Mtoto mtu mwenye mtaanza content unafaa kujua.
Chacha juu.
Hakuna kijana
Si kama Bradley mwenye anakaa kama Brad.
Kale kafupi. Huyo ndo bwana yake.
But yako na bibi mwingine yeye yuko kando na Joseph mwenyewe.
She's a second wife. Mke wa pili.
Alikuwa mkubwa but alijitenga kando.
So I'm being told she separated. Alijitenga, she separated. She separated.
Kwa kutaka kwake ama bwana ndo alimtenga? Bwana ndiye alimtenga.
So I'm being told she alikuwa wa kwanza ama wa pili? She's a first wife. The husband was working here. That's what she's saying, yeah? And she separated, so she wants support.
All right.
To build her house. She's saying we should go and see her.
You heard what grandma she's asking her.
Exactly.
How did they separate? She has to be.
So the client, another client has pulled up on David Jr. And of course,
huyu dada aliolewa na huyo chacha. Alafu baadaye akatoka kwa hiyo boma akawa kwao.
Huyu
akarudi kwa sini hapo juu.
Okay, translate what grandma she's saying.
Amekaa muda mrefu.
Wacha nitafsiri. Grandma she's saying she was married.
as
she left her home. She went returned
So
to her
the Eze
parents' home.
comes here and actually is interpreting a story of a lady who divorced with her husband and is here to ask for a house. You are building for people houses, why not me? So she asks, you know.
She only know what they can talk, even the loudspeaker.
Oh, that's the fact that wewe mwenyewe unajisonga. Wacha wewe mwenyewe.
Chaos. Chaotic.
Total chaos. Acha uongee pole pole. Now you go back to work. What do you want to say?
No, but I wanted to advise you that, but the two of them, they know one another.
You know them. Are you with them?
Yeah,
Are you with them?
they are.
Are you
Yeah,
with them?
Oh, they know each other.
yeah, they know
He
each
has a
other.
point.
They know
He
each
has a
other.
point. Let him
Because,
speak.
yani wanajua wana venye huyu akiongea polepole anajua venye wanaongea. In fact wanakuaga pamoja sana.
Speak in English.
Yeah, they always they are together.
You know, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, the drama that Devi likes is here.
So the business with them, you can't even confirm whatever they are.
So what's your point?
He has a point.
Yeah,
What's the point?
what I'm telling you, what they are telling you is fact.
Correct.
Because they are my neighbor.
She doesn't speak. Grandma
They are my
doesn't
neighbor.
Okay, speak out.
This man hanitaki mbele yake.
Okay, translate what she does say.
So, mimi ninaleta huyu rafiki yangu, wacha niongee. Nimemleta, muongee na yeye sababu asikia amenituma siku nyingi ameniambia niwatafute.
Speak what she does. Spoke about.
Anaongea na huyu sasa.
Kidogo tu. What the lady.
Huyu anatafuta.
Mwanze telenovela.
That is what you love, Devi Junior, so let it continue. And of course, I'm pretty sure we will be seeing something tomorrow. Let me just look at the comment section.
Zenye amesema. Na mimi nikamsaidia ndi juu namjua in and out.
Oh, you said
I seconded.
Bwana yake alikuwa hapa kazi.
Anataka mseke tu kidogo hata kajikoni. Ako na kanyumba room moja. Anakaa room moja hata ana jikoni.
Sasa shida ni chakula ama
Na pia hata kwenye chakula
translate everything because she's speaking in Swahili. Arrived at grandma's place. I don't know what to do.
Mwanamke mdogo, huyu ni mwanamke mkubwa. Amemjengea nyumba yake ipo. Mwanamke mdogo ana nyumba, ana mji wake. Yuko hapa na huyu yuko hapa. Sasa huyu ana nyumba hii moja. Na yule ana watoto wake huko. Yuko kama pale na huyu yuko kama hapa. Sasa baadaye amekuja amemjengea nyumba moja ya kwake, amemwekea kwenye nyumba.
msacha yako mprovide yako sasa kama. So the problem is love shelter.
Sasa uliona sasa kaje
Shelter.
mtema jerega.
Haya, pole pole.
Nyabo Hanse.
So ako na nyumba.
Pole. Slowly.
Ako na nyumba moja. Sasa alikuwa anataka kusupport pia nyumba nyingine na
Wewe kwenu ni wapi?
si kwake vile hapo.
Oh, kwako ni ile huko.
Hapa unaona hiyo kwa permanent hapo. Hapo ndo huyo si huyo waliojenga na huyo si hapo.
This grandma is very outspoken. Hey. And she knows everything in Nyabo Hanse, everything.
What I can say, shika hivi brother Dag. What I can say, for me, I don't comprehend. I don't understand this story, but maybe you can advise me on the comment section what you think about this story, because it's getting out of hand. I'm super confused. I feel like it's too much. It's getting out of hand. But what I can tell them, it's beyond me. I don't know what to do, because even I don't understand this story, guys. Yeah. Kwa hivyo nani aliwaleta hapa? I'm asking them, who brought them here?
So people are so disappointed.
Nyinyi kama nyinyi ndio.
When you look at the comment section, some think that the dancing grandma is telling the truth than the ladies. Somebody is saying that the carpenter is overquoting and all that. I'm like, yeah, this is the drama that Devi Junior thrives in. And of course, very soon maybe we'll be seeing something. I don't know.
Jimbo hiyo swali.
I don't know.
Ambia David anajanjia kwa nyumba kama hii.
Tuliona, tulifuatilia tukajua.
Na ulifuatilia ulifikia. Crazy story.
So guys, Dante just ask her, how did they know it's heavy behind everything here?
Okay, Nyaboanze competition now starts from the villagers, not just the YouTubers. They normally say the YouTubers are the confusion, but now you can see the confusion is getting more than just on the...
Unajua, sisi hatuna makosa. Unajua mtu hata mgeni akija.
Aya, pole.
Mimi kama mimi.
Aya. To cut this long story short.
Huyu alikuja kaniuliza. Nikamweleza huyu kwa sababu mimi ndo najua.
Aya, pole. Tutawapea jibu, sawa? Sawa? Simejieleza. Stop.
So I'm looking at the comment section and people are saying people will keep coming for money. Some are saying no, all money is complete. Others saying the corn women in the village. Others are saying hi Devi. What are they saying here? I think no visitor on grandma compound. They need to use that same energy to come there to work. Hey. By the way, I wish this woman would come and work here. And maybe possibly people could see her and help. I don't know. Those ladies who are working at those who used to work at Dimwango, what happened to them? Okay, what happened to them? I wish I knew, because these are things that we see promises, but then later on we have no follow-up. Maybe we don't have a video to follow up on so that we can follow and see. And maybe possibly if Dimwango would also generate something, actually follow up such things, maybe her following would be improving. I don't know. But that is it for today. I appreciate the people who watched. Of course, there was Lucy has been so much active here. And the rest did not communicate, but I've seen 3 people who maintain watching. And I really appreciate. Yeah, so let's come to an end so that I can prepare for other videos later. Bye. Hey, Teresa, mana ujinga.